G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on this very miserable looking day, unfortunately. But that means that Jimmy is in town. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna do anything with Jimmy this time around, guys, because, you know, last time we actually sold him quite a lot of stuff, and as a result we became extremely rich. So I'm not entirely sure if we really need more money right now. We've got a warm Nordic cabinet. 2 blue. I don't really need this warm Nordic cabinet. To be honest, I found it anyway. Okay. Is that the same thing that we have in here? I don't think it is, actually. Let's place this down. Have a look at what it looks like. Okay. It doesn't look too bad, but I don't think we really need it here. We could probably bring it to the spare house, potentially. Let's actually grab the rest of the stuff that we had in there. And yeah, let's start the day. So yeah, as I said, guys, we most likely will not go and see Jimmy today, because I don't really think we need to. These stone lanterns that we picked up yesterday from Tier 2 of the deep mines, we may actually just sell that to John. I'm not entirely sure I'm keen on having, like, Eastern looking lanterns everywhere. So we'll sell that off when we get the chance. Wham farm we'll bring to the house. Let's just rearrange all of our stuff here. Is that right? I'm not entirely sure where our jackhammer is. I think maybe we decided to leave it at the charger potentially, but anyway, let's get the day started. I feel like I've been sort of dilly-dallying a little bit here. Let's do what we need to do. Is the timing corrected on all of this? Looks like it. And also our onions as well, so we definitely need to bring some more seeds. I'm a little worried about wheat though, because we are running out of wheat seeds. Let's check in on that. 73, we should be able to fix this entire field right here, so that should be good. Let's check on all the other sections here. Okay, that looks fine. I think I completely forgot to sort of fix this up the other day. So let's actually fertilize that and fix it up with all of the onions that need to go in there. Looks like our tomatoes are ready over here. Let's grab those. Okay, and what else do we have here? Onions are ready over here as well. And some more wheat ready here as well. And sugarcane. Right. Quite a lot of work, actually, to do. So, I'm just going to grab the scythe. See if the scythe's going to help us with gathering all of that a little bit faster. Let's grab all of that as well, and yeah, we do need the quandongs in hand as well. Actually, we need fertilizer as well. Let's grab that. Speaking of fertilizer, we should make some more. We gathered a lot of bones, and that's mostly thanks to having dealt with all of those lizard-looking things down in the second tier of deep mines. So, I don't mind that, actually, because I think bones are pretty valuable. So, anyway, let's start with all of the wheat over here. Alright, good stuff, and let's continue with the onions, and I guess the beans over here as well. Didn't really notice the beans. Alright, good stuff. Now, while I'm doing this, guys, I did notice some people in the comments sort of mentioning, well, you know, I went to the deep mines the first time to sort of gather those rubies, so we can have ruby shards to use to try and go into the second tier of the deep mines. And yeah, they basically pointed out that I didn't really need to bring all of those rubies back to the mine shaft one by one. I should have broken down those rubies on the spot and actually put them in my pockets. And that is a fair point. So, apologies about that, guys. I mean, old habits die hard because, you know, we didn't really have much use for rubies before. And, you know, that wasn't a thing. So, we always sort of sold rubies separately. And we always sort of did that one by one. So, yeah, I definitely should have fixed... Oh man, I should have put fertilizer here. Bloody hell. All good. Oh, okay, I didn't realize, but we didn't have the timing right on a couple of these onion patches here. Okay, we'll wait for the next time. That'll be fine. Things are looking fine over here. Let's grab all of that. Yeah, so with the emeralds, I'm not entirely sure what we will use the emerald shards for, but I am going to experiment the next time with, you know, when we prepare for the deep mines again, whether or not we can go to another tier. But yeah, I should remember next time not to worry about carrying all of those jewels whole. We should actually just break them down and put them in our pockets. Crossing my fingers, hopefully I remember for next time. But anyway, continuing all of our work here. It is such a busy day today. Ah yes, and I totally forgot about our sugarcane, so I should grab our sugarcane seeds in a moment. Looks like our sugarcane on this side is also ready. So yeah, we'll gather all of this, and yeah, perhaps maybe we'll fertilize a couple of rows on this side. Yeah, I think I don't mind using the fertilizer for that. Let's actually do that right now before we forget. There we go, with one to spare. Not like we're going to be making any bombs anytime soon. We did find some bombs in the treasure rooms of the second tier of deep mines, which is very nice actually. So it's nice to know the sources of certain things, and that, you know, you can actually get certain things in the mines if you do decide to explore it. Let's grab sugarcane. Yeah, so we're going to need to buy some sugarcane seeds as well very soon. That's going to be hopefully something that we can get from the greenhouse. Although the greenhouse has been a little bit disappointing lately. They always don't seem to be selling all the things that we need for some reason. Anyway, let's get our wheat in first. Good stuff, and sugarcane. Alright, good stuff, and more sugarcane over here. Okay, good stuff. Let's just quickly check in on our tasks for the day. Alright, so we need to make 8 tin fences for Sally. I'm not sure if we actually have some spare tin fences. We might. We should actually check on that. And yeah, the reason why I'm checking that is because we totally forgot to do our task from John the other day to take out that alpha bush devil. And unfortunately it has expired, so not really going to be able to do anything about that, but oh well, it happens every now and then. Let's grab all the things that we need to grab from our animals. Okay, good stuff, and I think we're done out here. Probably just going to put some of our tools away. There we go. Seeds go in there. All our farm tools, and maybe our poos can go in here as well. And I think we're done. Just want to head into town and get the day started. I just want to sort of stop along Cherry Road here because we've got plenty of things that we can harvest. Plenty of cherries to harvest. Righto. Yeah, I was sort of thinking whether or not I do want to go see Jimmy today. We could sell him like cherries and stuff, make a little bit of money, but maybe not. Tomorrow is going to be Theo's birthday though, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens when we celebrate stuff. Let's check in with John on this amber chunk. Ah, I see you've got a nice amber chunk there. Looks like it weighs around 2.39 kilos. How does 46,000 sound? Absolutely not, mate. You gave me 77k yesterday. Yeah, okay, so definitely there hasn't really been a patch to address the changing prices. 3.09. 40,000. No, absolutely not. Okay. Yeah, we'll check in another day. We definitely have better prices on other days, so let's have a look at the greenhouse. We need wheat, so let's buy a ton of wheat. Let's go with maybe that much. And yeah, we're gonna have to wait for some more sugarcane seeds, but that's okay. We're not really in a hurry for that. Let's just store a few extra things here. Cherries. We definitely have enough cherries to sell to Jimmy if we wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about it. Cheese. Do we want to start processing cheese? I don't know. Maybe we can probably store a little bit more milk for the time being. Okay, there we go. Our tools are back, and yeah, I think we're sort of just hanging on to all of the rest of this stuff. Maybe we'll drop off these. What are these? These stone lanterns at John's place. So, like so, and let's get the gacha machine going. Very good. And I do also want to check in with Franklin, because the other day I did mention about the tractors and how the tractors seem to be a little bit underwhelming. So I need to sort of check to see if there's anything that we need to do with Franklin to sort of get the tractors to work on things that I would expect it to be working on. What is this? A marble bench. Okay, we've never seen a marble bench. Am I correct in assuming that you have discovered the incredibly rare zirconium ore? I've seen this ore referenced often in the data I've been extracting from the shiny discs. However, I must admit I had assumed that it was a myth. If you could bring me 10 zirconium ore, I believe I may have a way to process it into a very useful material. Please come back and speak to me once you have collected the zirconium ore. Okay, cool. So, zirconium ores are for Franklin, and yeah, well, I guess it's still a mystery as to what we'll be able to do with it, but hopefully it's something good. Let's take a look at what you can make, and let's see if there's anything different that we can sort of think about with the tractor. Okay, it doesn't look like it. So I'm not entirely sure what happens with the tractor, because that tractor is very slow, doesn't really do much. Okay, Sally's is not open. I was hoping to maybe check the mirror, but maybe we can do that another day. Let's have a chat with Fletch. Hello there, Blue. What can I do for you? Let's look at our licenses. Okay, agricultural vehicle license allows the holder to use the plowing attachment on agricultural vehicles. Okay, let's get that. So now we need 6,000 for the next one. Planting attachment. Okay. Well, it'll be a while until we get all of our points, but let's check in again with Franklin. See if that unlocked anything specific. No. Alright, perhaps maybe it's something that we have to craft? But I didn't really unlock anything there, so... Welcome to the Tucker Box. What can I do for you, love? Let's chat. Oh, what do you want to chat about? Do you have a job for me? I've got a real hankering for bread. Think you can bring me some bread to eat? I can definitely do that. Thanks, Blue. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to sell her the eggs because I don't think we have that many small eggs to begin with, so I figure it might be a little bit better for us to just keep those eggs. Are we curious to see how much these things are worth if we sell these to John? Let's check in on that. Ah, I see you've got a nice emerald there. Looks like it weighs around 4.16 kilograms. How does 81,000 sound for it? Nah. Let's keep our emeralds for shards. I think that's probably more valuable. But yeah, those zirconium ores. So let's just check in on how many we found the other day. So 3. We need 7 more in order to return to Franklin and sort of talk about what he can do with those things. Oh, sorry, I should be dropping actual wheat, not wheat seeds. Okay, let's get some more brews going today as well, because I would like to actually create some more bottled brew and wattle brew, but let's go with the bottle brush brews first. And let's chuck that back. Let's you know what, this brew seems like it wants to be hunted, so let's just do that and gather some meat. And let's have a look here. Yes, we've got 8 tin fences, exactly the number that we need to satisfy Sally's crafting request. So we'll get that to Sally in a moment. Let's also grab some bread. We'll need that for Sheila. And yeah, we should be able to get these 2 things done. So yeah. Let's go with maybe Sheila first. Is Sheila here? No. So where has she gone off to? Okay, there she is. Randomly soaking up all the rain. Hopefully she decides to move in sometime very soon. I like to try and catch the drops on my tongue. Here you go. Oh, you found some bread. I sure did. Here you go. You bloody beauty. Thanks a bunch, Possum. You always pull through. Just a bit of cash. That's okay. Alright, so... yeah, I'm not totally sure how many hearts we will need with Sheila to convince her to move in. Hopefully it's just like a couple of hearts or something like that. But anyway, next up, what do we want to do? We probably want to convert these sprinklers into the advanced version. And I think the other day we found quite a few more iron ores, so we should be able to get some iron ores smelting. And yeah, we've got a few bars already here. Let's check in on how many we will need. Okay, so we need 5, so we're almost there. We just need all the other ingredients as well. So let's do that. Old gears, we need 4 for each one. Oh, actually, we've got old gears over there, and old springs. We need 8, and we need hot cylinders, a couple of those. Alright, good stuff. So let's craft these up. Alright, good stuff. Do I want to continue smelting? I mean, we might as well. We'll just smelt a few more. Alright, so we do have the licenses to, I guess, do what we need to do with the tractor. The question is, how do we actually use those licenses? Yeah, I have no idea. But let's complete our task with Sally first before we forget. There she is. And I think what we'll do is we'll head out to the tractor. We'll see what we can do with it. Good afternoon, Blue. I did that thing for you. Oh, Bonza, you crafted 8 tin fences for me? I sure did. There you go. Thanks a lot, Blue. When I put up that post, I knew you'd be the one to pull through for me. Here's your 6,000 dink. Cool. Alright, doesn't seem like there's any other requests to be done for now anyway, so yeah, I think we've sort of run out of things to do here in town. I think we're going to head out and do a couple of things. We'll continue to try and find some more keys. We used about 10 keys in the previous run, so I think it's probably safe to say that you need at least between 10 to 15 keys with you while you're down there in the second tier of the deep mines. I thought it would be a little bit more punishing than that. We were wrong. So, but I think, you know, we can still spend quite a bit of time looking for keys. That's, you know, always nice to have spare keys. And yeah, in the process, we'll head to the spare house. We'll put a few things down there since we've got this nice Nordic cabinet. And yeah, I don't know, guys. Potentially we should also think about like moving some of our clothes there as well, because it'd be nice to have a change of clothes sometime when we visit. I think today, oh my lord, okay, Spike, what are you doing over here? Absolutely not. You're not supposed to go there. Come here. Oh man, that could have been disastrous. Got so much stuff going on over here as well. Let's just leave him here. Let's give him his food. We haven't fed him for the day. And let's just put some of these traps back down. Grab you and chuck you over here. Actually, you know what? I haven't really checked on our food situation. Okay, that still looks fine. What about the chooks? Okay, that looks fine as well. Alright. So, no need to panic. We probably should think about buying some more food maybe in the next few episodes. Chucking them in to the silos. But yeah, for now, let's visit the spare house. We probably should like clear out some of the honey and the quarries. See if we can get something good from that. And then, yeah, we should actually swing back to the tractor, check out what's going on with the tractor, and see if there's anything I've missed over there. Did we come here recently? Perhaps maybe we did. We don't see any honey or anything like that over there, so... Alright, hang on. I do want to check out treasures. Okay. The only thing I care about right now is just finding those keys. Everything else doesn't really excite me that much in terms of those treasures. I remember when we were like starting out, and those treasures were probably like the best source of income. And then I didn't realize that we needed all those treasures to actually craft a whole bunch of stuff with Franklin. So I was sort of a little bit annoyed at myself for selling off, especially those bright wires. And for a moment, we had a real shortage when it came to bright wires. But anyway, here we are. Back at where the tractor is. We do need some more of these fences at some point. But I'm just trying to think, like how does this tractor work exactly? Like... I can jump on the back. Right. Okay, so... I don't know what attachment's what. But, let's see. Okay, so that doesn't till the soil, I don't think. Oh, that one does. Okay. Okay. I think that might be like harvest, potentially. Alright. So, I've got a little bit of an idea of what's going on now. Finally, it only took like several episodes. But yeah, I think maybe what we'll do is we'll continue our work on expanding this farm area. And to do that, I just want to make ourselves some more of those fences to begin with. And yeah, I feel like we might need to clear a little bit of the I don't know, there's a little bit of a terrain issue there, which we'll probably have to flatten. Oh, I totally didn't leave the Nordic cabinet or the worm farm at the spare house, did I? Alright, might need to do that a little bit later. Let's see. I need fences. Sorry guys, I had a brain fart there. Really not entirely sure how many we'll need exactly, but you know what, maybe I should just keep these on hand, because we can always craft a few more at home if we need to. It was a little bit difficult to get into the heli sometimes. Okay, so if we do decide to like get a large farm, we're gonna need tons and tons and tons more wheat seeds and also the sugar cane. We're gonna have to think about that as well. Let's see. I might... Got a little bit stuck there for a second. Alright, move that there, and... I think what I'm gonna do is just flatten some of this as well. Grab all of that, and yeah, all of this needs to be flattened as well. Okay, and I think we should be printing some soil here. Okay, looks good. We probably just need to sort of measure out how far out this all goes. So I'm pretty sure the tank does 10 sections, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So assuming another 10 from here. So let's place down our fences here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. It is late, and I've got a few real world things to also take care of, guys, so I might actually need to call this episode right here. I'm gonna, you know, make our way back though, and call it a night at the house, obviously, but we'll continue the work on the large farm a little bit later. Not entirely sure if we'll do it for the next episode, but you know, it is getting there. We're sort of figuring things out. The tractor mystery has finally been solved, so I'm happy about that. But I don't know about this episode, guys. It's sort of been neither here nor there. We didn't really you know, kick too many goals, I feel. But yeah, at the very least, we know what we're doing with the tractor. We do need a few more permit points to try and get ourselves to be able to use the next sort of abilities for the tractor. But yeah, hopefully it won't take too long to get there. We just probably need to complete tasks and, you know, complete milestones and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, we'll eventually get there. Alright guys, as usual, if you've been watching the series so far, I'd appreciate a subscription and a like. If you didn't like what you watched, then, you know, leave some feedback down below. A dislike if that's necessary. And that's cool as well. Stay true, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.